So I got a DM in response to my last video in which I used this same filter, so I thought I'd better match it with the fake makeup filter. In respects to what do you do or how do you stop? So if you're someone who listened to the last video and went, yes, overwhelmed, no, what I'm doing is not working, not sure what I want to do next, yes, agree, need to stop, have no fucking clue how to stop, what do I do? Well, the answer is it kind of depends what it is that's going on. So if it's just a matter of you've been going for a while and you're not getting the results that you were hoping for, then that means you need to take a pause to have a look and take inventory on what it is that you have been doing, what has been working, what hasn't been working, how can you tweak, how can you change things, how can you shift, and then you can move on. If it's a matter of you're just burnt out, you've lost your mojo, you've lost your focus, you don't really know what you want to be doing, you're confused, you don't know what decisions to make, then what you probably need to do is to take a pause and do some vision-based work. So that might be journaling, vision boarding, meditation, getting in touch with yourself, kind of internally focused, work with a coach, work with a counselor, do something so you can tune back in, so you ground back into what that why is again, so that you've got the clarity to move forward. If it's a matter of you've been hard slogging and you're just plain exhausted, then what you're going to need to do before you know what action to take next is you need to rest. You actually need to rest and rebuild yourself again, rebuild your nervous system, your physical strength. And that stopping might look like a weekend away, a week off, a month off, a holiday. It might look like just simplifying everything you're doing. So this is where the 80-20 rule is great. So just pick whichever of those activities that give you the most impact in your business. Just do those for a while and pause on the hustle for a bit and just let things kind of flow while you catch your breath. It's a great time to get a day job, a mindless day job that pays your bills and clears your head again. So the kind of what do you do or how do you stop? It really depends from person to person. The person who DM'd me was like, I wrote this great list of what I was going to do when I was stopping, and all I ended up doing was painting a wall of my house. Well, if what you end up doing is painting a wall of your house, then that's meditative. That's perfect. That's a redirect of your energy. That's kind of allowing space in your brain to kind of reconfigure and work out what you're doing. So the way you stop really depends on what the issue is. But the main point is what we want to do is to get out of the trenches. Because when we're in the trenches, we're not thinking clearly or critically. So really the main point of the stopping is to pull ourselves up again, get a bird's eye perspective, and then from that bird's eye perspective, work out what our next steps are. Now, in addition to this wonderful filter that makes me look very glamorous, how fucking awesome are these earrings? They're from Jen Banks. She's a local artist and jewelry maker, and I picked them up this morning. And they're freaking fabulous. I'm going to tag her in the bottom of this.